Today's episode of Professor Oddfellow's Penetralia is brought to you by the Old House, for when strange dramas are being enacted and your own fate is catching up with you. And don't despair, it's Don Despair.
Mi nombre es Don Despair y a huevo este mensaje.
And Appassionata, the craft for players. On sale, sail on.
It's a crucial question. What makes a language living? What makes the language of magic a living one? Well, there are magic fluent enclaves, from the Old French for interlocking recesses or dovetails, in which magic is the primary language. Some speak magic words for ideological reasons, some because it is the only shared language in which both members of a couple feel sufficiently articulate. There are also native speakers, as I know from personal experience. And there is original culture, including magic literature, music, plays, poetry, and journals. There's even magic slang. To most of the counter-arguments that skeptics can make, there are easy answers for wizards. We can point to the fact that magic is used for spontaneous exchanges. Wizards chat, tell jokes, and recount unbelievable news in magic. The one counter-argument we can't dispel is the one that's actually true. Magic is not and has never been the native language of a community, in that it has not produced monolingual native speakers. Yet, it isn't desirable to be a monoglot. Why, above or below, would we wish to promote that? As for a community of magic speakers, I would argue that we do in fact have one. It is dispersed geographically, and if you ask certain ones, into the other side. Thus, we do not necessarily function day and night in magic, but we sometimes work in magic, talk to friends and family in magic, and come home to magic. Magic is in that twilight of languages. It is alive, but it is seemingly endangered. It has retreated a bit from the greater culture. How many stage magicians do we hear speaking magic words as they perform their symbolic miracles? In the late 1960s, Henning Nelms recommended these magic spells for showmanship. But today, skeptics choose to see this twilight as dusk and discount the possibility that it is a real dawn. The odds seem long. The odds that magic words have informed so many books, songs, poems, letters, and conversations seem incredible, until we remember the creative resonance of language. For the rhythm and vibration of words are as old as conjuring itself. Words have always held an ancient enchantment, hinting of journeys into unmapped domains. As Eliphas Levi put it, all magic is in a word. So too, most any book is a talisman, as the root of grimoire is grammar.
The Pandora makeup box, for the one-eyed, for the hairless, for the toothless, for the shapeless, for the graceless, for those, in fact, sans almost everything. The Pandora makeup box supplies complexion, supplies figure, supplies footman's calves, supplies youth, supplies charms, in a word, supplies nature. The Pandora makeup box, for the retired military. No spinster should be without it. The matchmaker's toady mecum, for the green room, for the levee, for the archons at homes, the wallflower's wherewithal, the dowager's defense, the chaperone's shield, the universal rejuvenator.